All right. Thank you for joining me. I'm Brian Banks from Your Career Day. Can you give me your name?
My name is Eugene Rush.
Okay. Where's your hometown?
Hometown, I'm originally from the city of Detroit, born and raised, and came up here to Ann Arbor, Michigan in 1981.
Okay. All right. And what is your career title?
My career title right now is Sergeant Sheriff's Deputy with the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. And what does that entail?
Well, in my position, I'm a supervisor, so I supervise Western operations for the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So all of the townships and deputies who work in Scioto Township, Lodi Township, Manchester Village, Dexter Township, and Webster Township.
Okay.
And I work the midnight shift, so I do supervision as well as some road patrol duties.
Okay. Now, what type of education is required?
Currently, we are one of the few agencies that does not require a 4-year degree.
Okay.
But if you have a 2-year associate's degree or are working on an criminal justice degree, you can apply to be a sheriff's deputy.
Okay. Um, Let me see here. What is the best type of person suited to do what you do?
Well, that is a really good question. You have to be really, really people oriented. You have to
Mhm.
um, understand customer service, and you have to love working outside. I
Okay.
think a person that does not like working outside would not be suited to be a police officer or be a sheriff's deputy.
Okay. What was your role to your current position? How'd you get here?
Oh goodness. Well, at the early age of probably 10 or 11, I knew that I wanted to go into law enforcement. I wanted to be a police officer.
Mhm.
Started at the University of Michigan in 1983 as a public safety officer,
Okay.
and from there went on to the city of Ypsilanti in 1985 and started out my law enforcement career there. Um, I rose through the ranks at the city of Ypsilanti, became a sergeant, have pretty much done uh, everything you can do in law enforcement in the last 36 years.
Okay.
Um, I retired early in 2004 from
Mhm.
Ypsilanti City and then came to the sheriff's office in 2004. And I've been at the sheriff's office ever since. So I've done a few new things since I've been at the sheriff's office and got promoted back in 2017 and have been a supervisor in charge of the community engagement division, um, the mounted division, and just currently work road supervision as well as community engagement right now.
Okay. All right. So you talked about this a little bit. You said 10 or 11, you kind of knew this was the job for you. What made you want to go into law enforcement?
Um, I guess just growing up in the city of Detroit and watching a number of inequities happen at a very young age. I was
Mhm.
involved in a couple of armed robberies um, and was assaulted pretty bad at a young age. So
Mhm.
I made it up at that time that I wanted to do something to give back. I don't like bullies or people that take advantage of other people. So my career path started very early on, and I knew um, at a very early age that I wanted to go into law enforcement.
Okay. So last question. What advice would you give to someone that might want to follow in your footsteps?
Um, I, I, I would say that you have to have a passion for it. Unfortunately, law enforcement is not a career or field that a lot of people, especially a lot of people of color, want
Mhm.
to go into. So I would say that you have to want to make a difference, and you can't complain about the police um, without having an impact inside. And I think you make that impact inside by getting into the job. That's the
Mhm.
only way to make change, especially positive change
Right.
um, in this career, and it makes a difference. So I would tell anybody want to get in here to always keep your interpersonal skills up to par.
Mhm.
You have to want to help the community and give back to the community, and you have to keep your grades up. You have to um, keep yourself up physically. It's a physically demanding job as well.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you're working out and doing things that will help you in the job over the long haul. And you have to have a passion for it. You have to want to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Sergeant Rush, I really appreciate your time. I thank you for sharing your knowledge with us and wish you the best moving forward.
Thank you, Mr. Banks. We appreciate the opportunity to come speak to you guys. And if ever you need anything else, please let us know.
All right. Thanks.